Hello guys, I'm Naval Yemul here. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to the series of SQL basics. So in this video we are going to see what is SQL now. Let me explain you with a very basic term. Now what is SQL? So obviously SQL stands for Structured Query Language. So it is a language. So now we have talked about database, we have talked about data warehouse. You now know the basics of database and data warehousing. Now, if I store a data inside a database, so to communicate with your data, if you want to talk to your data, if you want to communicate with your data, like if you want to manage your data, if you want to retrieve your data, if you want to store the data, if you want to create a data, generate a data, anything, you need a language. Obviously, suppose if I am talking to you, I need a language that you can understand. I'm talking in English and you are able to understand it. So similarly, if I want to talk to this database, I want to talk to the data which is inside your database. So I need a communication. I need a language. So that language is nothing but your SQL. So SQL stands for Structured Query Language. So what is structured? So structured is your data should be in a table which should have a rows and columns obviously, and query, if you are writing a, if you look at the dictionary meaning of query, so query is nothing but asking the question. So you are asking a question, that is a query. So structured query language is your SQL. So it is also spelled like this, that is SQL. So the SQL, the meaning of the SQL is structured English query query. Let me write this capital, query language. So this can be a short form of your SQL, structured English query language is also called as a SQL, but no, let us keep it simple. SQL is structured query language, and we have seen that there are so many examples, database relational database examples, like we have an oracles, we have your MySQL, that is absolutely a community edition of the, you can call a community edition of the Oracle. Then you have SSMS, that is Microsoft's SQL Server Management Studio. Then you have the PostgreSQL. Okay, so we will be using MySQL. So let me show you how your MySQL window looks like how to download it and start installing it. So you can just go to Google and start writing MySQL, and you can get a website here, mysql.com. You can see the founder here. It is an open source relational database management system. So it is actually the combination of the MY, the name of the co-founder is Michael, and the daughter My. So it is a combination of both, and SQL is your abbreviation of structured query language. So you can open this and go to your downloads. So you can see this is the oracles only. And so let me repeat again. So go to downloads and you can see your MySQL for the enterprise edition and for your cluster, and the third is MySQL for your community. So just click on that and just scroll down. Here you can see your MySQL installer for Windows. So you can open MySQL installer for Windows, and here you choose your operating system. Obviously here we have Windows, and depending upon your Windows and byte, 32 bytes, 64 bytes, whatever you have, then you just click on download. Maybe you click on this, I'll be sharing you the link on this. Once you download it, then you can start installing your MySQL.